Elana Fishbein is a mother who has fought back against indoctrination at our children's school outside Philadelphia. We've had her on before, and we're delighted to have her again tonight. Elana, thanks so much for coming on. You have made a particularly eloquent case for why the schools should just teach your kids academics. How does it feel to be designated a domestic terrorist for demanding that?
Well, that is funny that when I was on your show first time, I was a concerned parent. And look what happened within a year. I was elevated to the status of domestic terrorist by the DOJ and the Biden administration. This is indeed appalling, outrageous, insane that the DOJ is weaponizing the FBI who oppose the policies and actions of the school boards. This is something that should be very worrisome to every citizen in our country.
And the media are defending it. This may be the low point that I've ever seen in 30 years of watching. I have to ask, I don't think you're going to be intimidated by this. You told us last time you came to this country in part for the education. You're clearly tough and single-minded. But there are parents, don't you think, who will be intimidated into silence?
Indeed, and that's one of their biggest weapons. It's the weapon of terrorists, to intimidate the opposition. So there will not be any opposition. However, that's a central part of my work in my movement, No Left Heart in Education, to mobilize parents, to empower them, so we expose what they're doing in schools. Therefore, our parents all over the country, in many states, are going to school board and are going together, so they won't be intimidated, so they can support each other and insist on exposing specifically what's being taught in classes. This is really very puzzling, why we as parents cannot see what specific material our kids are learning in classes. Why do we have, in fact, to pay money in order to file under the Freedom of Information Act so we can get some look at what they're doing with our children while our children are in classes? In fact, you had on your show, Sean, our chapter head from Maine, who has been harassed by the school board to the point that...
that he had to move.
So this is indeed... that's right. And Nicole Solis in Rhode Island, that the teachers' unions are suing her because she insisted on getting the full record of what her kids are being taught in school.
It's disgusting. I hope you will continue to resist. Elana Fishbein, thank you so much. We'll talk to you again.